welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I am so very happy that you are here with all of us today in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. We are diving into the theme, You Are Not The Doer. Train yourself as the spiritual athlete where you work your connections into yourself. And through that inner reunion, you create an inner strength that is a strong fabric of your being. And as you play in this arena of fiber strength, the ability to walk through these challenging times of immense contrast and duality doesn't necessarily become easier, but it helps you to find a stability that comes from the core of yourself. As you know, the core in your body is in your abdomen. You can feel it by pulling your navel in, relaxing your lower belly, and letting it gently move towards your spine. That's your physical center. You have a spiritual center. Your spiritual center is your point of connection where your mind, your body, and spirit, the flow, the current, the ray of light, God light, meets inside of you. If you take your 2 or 3 fingers of either hand right now and place it right at the point of your bottom of your rib cage, the xiphoid, and then move up until you feel a deep hollow space. Bring your shoulders back a little bit. Let your shoulders relax and allow your mind to connect in here, feeling this space. Think of it as a valley, an indentation. It's the way the bones are structured. And as you press your fingers in a little bit, bring your shoulder blades back now and just visualize white light moving into that place. This is a PowerPoint center. It's part of the series of soul points that I go into in my book, One in Soul, that you can find on Amazon. And this particular place helps to unify the way the currents of energy of your matrix, meaning your being, the blueprint or the grid that you live in, that defines your existence. Stay breathing. We're here in the depth of your energy field, a place of infinite potential. Through your energy field and being one in your energy/light, your light can be found and seen through the energy in your energy matrix. So these points of connection in your body bring you into your energy field, your particular imprint, your existence can be seen through your inner eye. Everyone has the capacity to see through their inner eye. We'll get into that a whole nother time, okay? When you drop into, you let yourself, want to say, let go, free fall into your energy point here in your rib cage. This connects into the light system, your grid. At this particular point, and yes, there are many other power points in your body that we go into in the Be Light meditation work. That's part of the Spirit Gateways Institute. You connect into the source of you. And we can substitute other words in there. Infinite source is my favorite because as you connect into this source, your awareness grows into being infinite. A question you might have that you're placing into the universal source returns back to you the answer to your question within a few moments, sometimes a few hours, and you find yourself that your definition of being a doer in your life can change. You open the door to the light inside of you, and you have a co-creating partner. You are infinitely connected into this source. Had the deep blessing in this lifetime of being taken under the wing of different spiritual masters inwardly. And it requires connecting into my energy source to keep up with the training and the inner shifts, the inner letting goes and inner surrenders that it requires. So I'm sharing with you the portal into a doing and non-doing state. It is duality and non-duality working together. I recently met an individual, a wonderful man who says that he is nothing and that he's not co-creating with anything because he's nothing. He's one with everything. And I totally get it. I understand. I'm not talking about that right now because that state of being happens through being connected first. And if you go into a higher state that you think is a higher state, you might pretend it's a higher state, and you skip some of the other important steps, you have to go back and fix them. So I'm giving you this precious tool for you to really embrace that as a non-doer, you're still doing. You're still getting up in the morning and talking to the universe, proclaiming your intention for the day, having a really wonderfully healthy meal or light juice or your favorite coffee or tea, whatever is the connector for you for the day that supports your physical and spiritual well-being. And then you go into what supports your body to be the container, the vessel for your awakenings. And you go into your responsibilities for yourself and possibly, most likely, for another or others. You go to work in order to grow in yourself and to make the currency of money, that's the currency of this planet, grow and deepen through you doing an amazing job. So to do an amazing job in your life, you can connect in. You can become the co-creator. You can become one with the light within inside of yourself and begin to listen to it, especially first thing in the morning and before you go to sleep at night. You can place your palms of both hands, one hand over the other, over on your upper chest, and nurture your heart center with love, with light, and invite the infinite source to deeply awaken within inside of yourself through recognizing that you are always one with the light. Our mind has the ability to separate from the light. Before you do any task, ask the universe to help you. Ask that universal source, the infinite source, that is in all of life and in every cell in your body. Your cell is illuminated light that is either covered over with physical toxins, emotional toxins, psychological toxins, or energetic toxins. You can clear those through shifting habits and patterns, but most importantly, inviting in the light that moves through your nervous system. It is in your energetic points, what I call the power point centers, as I shared earlier, and they are throughout your body. So as you listen and take this in, place your attention now into your heart center and allow the depth of your heart, the flowers, the petals in your heart to open. And give yourself the opportunity to ask the source to help you, support you, guide you in a life challenge right now, or a responsibility or a question that you might have. And really drop in and allow yourself to become empty of thoughts. When the thoughts just come up, like maybe like a loudspeaker or a blast of invasive, like walking in seeing a spotlight, your mind can really shoot forward its opinions and trying to get you to shift focus. You let go of your response to it. It's like if someone's yelling at you, you can yell back or you can have no charge. So you decide to be the doer of taking action in order to create non-action. And in your presence in yourself, without the disturbance of your mind pulling you out of seeking your own solutions, your own input, you begin to be a doer from a new place. You're doing through your connection with divine source, love, deep intelligence, what I call divine intelligence. And this intelligence is a natural part of life. When you look at nature, you see divine intelligence happening everywhere. All around you, the way a waterfall flows, the way the sunlight glistens up against a rock formation, the way moss grows, the way mushrooms sprout out on the base of a tree, the way the tides work in the ocean, the way that you can hear a song and feel alive in your body, the way it feels when you create something that harmoniously happens, or when you're running or you're walking, taking a hike or a stroll, and an inspiration comes to you. That is a non-doing place to be. That's a non-doing action, presence. When you open to that you're not the doer, but that you are the doer in relationship to that infinite light, infinite source within you, instead of responding and being the slave of your own mind, everything starts to change, and you find a deeper happiness and connection, that everything that you are doing in your life is an expression of you, and you are en route to becoming one with the source within you. That's what all the Spirit Gateways Institute original way teachings provide. They give you the practices and the insights in order to make the shifts that you need to make, to find that flow, to be in that inner support system within inside of you, so that you are performing from a natural way in your life. You know, you're doing things from a new place. It is the total and complete opposite of how we see a lot of the chaos in the world around us right now. And that's part of these times we're living in, is contrast, opposites, duality, polarities right in our face. And the deeper that we go into the source of the light within inside of ourselves, the greater we can be in the source that always exists. Have you ever felt as though who you are couldn't or shouldn't or can't exist? This practice today helps you to break through those inner barriers that have been created through your own inner unconscious responses to not being seen, heard, or received. As the doer, you are evolving and expanding who you are in your work, as a parent, as a friend, as a partner, as a lover of life, as a creative, as a deep thinker, as an innovator. It's time to reinvent our connection to ourself and with the universal source, so that we can grow deeper roots into the source of who we are and make that greater difference that we're here to make. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. And I hold you in deep love, invite you to come to Ayana Lahi, IANALAHI.com, and subscribe. Receive our free gift to you of Living from Your Wild Heart. Yes, a wild video series that is delivered into your inbox every Saturday morning, chock full of a meditation movement, and short teaching. Sending you much love until next time. This is Ayana Lehi.